Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hank, and I'm super excited to share my very first YouTube video with you. Today, I'm going to be talking about MrBeast's situation we've been here of the past few weeks. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. Let's go. If you've somehow managed to avoid any news about this MrBeast situation over the last month, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Trying to summarize it all would take so long that I'd end up using more time on the recap than on today's topic. So, I'll attempt to provide a brief overview in under 30 seconds. Here's the gist. In the last month, Chris Tyson, one of MrBeast's closest friends and a long-standing member of the MrBeast channel, faced exposure for some questionable online behavior involving inappropriate messaging with a minor. MrBeast was criticized for being aware and not intervening, which led to Chris Tyson and the MrBeast channel parting ways. Then, a YouTuber named DogPack404 created a viral video accusing MrBeast of faking his content, exploiting viewers, and running illegal lotteries. MrBeast's team reportedly sent a cease and desist letter to DogPack404, which only worsened the situation. Adding to the controversy, accusations arose that MrBeast's new project, The Beast Games, a game show for Amazon Prime, has been poorly managed, leading to dangerous conditions for participants. Now, each situation I mentioned has more complexity than can be captured in just a sentence. If you want the full story, I'll link to a couple of videos in the top right corner. However, for today's discussion, you only need to know two things. First, MrBeast has faced significant backlash for everything I described. And second, this all unfolded between his last upload and his latest one. This context is crucial because it highlights how pointless some discussions can be. Yesterday, MrBeast released a video titled, "Survive 100 Days in a Nuclear Bunker to Win $500,000. Following its release, multiple Twitter threads emerged accusing MrBeast of censoring negative comments on that video. Screenshots and clips show people's comments disappearing almost immediately if they reference Chris Tyson or the authenticity of the videos. While proving this is tricky, I lean toward believing these claims for a few reasons. Earlier today, when I checked the comments on the video, I noticed many were doing the same. I wish I had taken screenshots, but I wasn't thinking. The few negative comments I found were often just one-word responses, likely an attempt to bypass the comment moderation filters. Many of these comments received significant likes, yet none were older than 10 minutes. The top comments now don't reflect this. Some had 20,000 or 30,000 likes just 8 hours ago, yet they're missing now. Another concerning point is that this video is currently the #1 trending video on YouTube, like almost every new MrBeast upload. If you filter the comments by newest, it's hard to believe that a video getting hundreds of thousands of views every minute is only receiving one comment every few minutes. If you browse through the comments, whether sorted by top or newest, you'll struggle to find anything addressing the major controversies from the last month. If you think nobody is coming to confront MrBeast about these issues, you're mistaken. Those comments are undoubtedly being suppressed. So why should you care about this comment censorship? MrBeast is undoubtedly the biggest figure on YouTube, and I doubt anyone will surpass him in the near future. Over the last month, he's faced serious allegations from numerous sources, not just isolated incidents from someone seeking fame. This month of events certainly deserves acknowledgement. I'm not suggesting he should create a video to grovel for forgiveness, but a tweet addressing the claims that he's running illegal lotteries, exploiting children, or hosting a game show with unsafe conditions seems warranted. Trying to ignore these issues feels quite wrong, and sending cease and desist letters to those critiquing him, along with deleting relevant comments, suggests MrBeast's team is trying to brush it all under the carpet. Now, you might wonder why you should care about MrBeast's comment censorship. The reality is, you probably shouldn't. In situations like this involving a massive influencer like MrBeast, if those in power don't take action, little can be done. This situation would be different if MrBeast's audience consisted of young adults or older individuals, but it doesn't. I would estimate the average MrBeast viewer is likely between 10 and 13 years old. When a person of MrBeast's fame, wealth, and success is unaccountable to anyone, it complicates the possibility of meaningful change. Typically, when celebrities err, they're pushed to apologize by their PR teams because failing to do so can cost them future opportunities in film or television. Audiences that are older will have a better sense of ethics than a 12-year-old, and if something is bad enough, they might stop supporting that figure. For MrBeast, however, neither condition applies. Why would he feel compelled to act? YouTube sponsorships are generally suspect, so I doubt they'd sever ties over this controversy. Amazon is a fitting partner for MrBeast's ventures, especially given the complaints about working conditions on his game show. Therefore, aside from those factors, it seems MrBeast isn't accountable to anyone except for kids. He appears to fund his videos independently. YouTube wouldn't ban MrBeast even if he committed a serious crime. His massive revenue and the viewership he attracts are too valuable for Google to jeopardize. Ultimately, why bother addressing these issues or hiring PR consultants when there's no incentive? The portion of his audience aware of these allegations probably doesn't care, and, importantly, most viewers likely aren't even aware of the controversy. It took me some time to realize that most people aren't online as much as we think. If you're heavily engaged on the internet, it might surprise you that the majority of MrBeast's audience likely has no clue about the current events. To put things in perspective, MrBeast has about the same number of subscribers as there are active Twitter users right now. While millions may discuss this situation on Twitter, that number is dwarfed by over 300 million people. I'm willing to bet that most people talking about these issues aren't even MrBeast fans, and many interacting with those discussions likely aren't either. Consider that the average 10-year-old isn't on Twitter or watching commentary YouTube channels. When controversies arise, I often see people tweet or make statements questioning how anyone could still support someone involved. One reason is that many just don't know. MrBeast isn't a niche creator. When you log out of your YouTube account, the algorithm will showcase his content non-stop. You don't need to be well informed online to encounter MrBeast, meaning this controversy probably won't impact his viewership significantly. Any viewers who do care and choose to stop watching him will quickly be replaced by a fresh wave of kids discovering MrBeast for the first time. Those who genuinely care about these issues will continue discussing them among themselves, while the wider internet will forget everything in a couple of weeks. Except for occasional mentions in conversations, it'll feel like this never happened. At one point, many thought this might affect MrBeast's career due to the numerous allegations coming out at once. However, considering that this latest video is performing better than most of his previous ones, it seems unlikely that any lasting impact will occur. So, what do you think? Will this past month affect MrBeast's legacy in any way? Personally, I doubt it. We've entered a digital age where news cycles move rapidly, and unless someone commits a truly heinous act, they can often get away with a lot. With the constant flow of information, controversies quickly fade, and even if accountability is sought, the vastness of the internet makes it easy to start anew and attract a different audience. We seem to have reached a point where accountability is effectively optional. If you enjoyed this, stay tuned for more.